With Pallatrax, all I've ever wanted to do was push the envelope to bring genuine new products to the party. I don't want to replicate, I don't want to duplicate. If I'm going to do something, it needs to be that much better than what's on the market at the moment, in my humble opinion. So whether it's the stones, natural weights, whether it's the grips, design, hooks, and with bait, I'm very, very careful. It has to have the right ingredients for the whole biomass of the waters we fish in, not just the fish, but all of those thousands and thousands of different substrate life forms. So what we've got here is 5 new products. The first one is the Spirulina Trax Pills. Then we have the Mollusk Trax Pills. Then we do have coming very, very soon, this is what we class as the fishery pellet. This pellet is what I feed all my fish on here at Ashmansworthy Pools. It's the best I can get. It's got the best nutritional value. Again, all about the ingredients. It's specific for carp and general coarse fish. It's funny really, if you look at bait and you understand about the ingredients, something with a high ingredient profile, full of protein and nutritional value, you actually need to use less. Then if you think of something that's got less, you need to use more. So you don't need to use a lot of any of my products. They're designed to be, you know, it's like Ribena. It's really, really concentrated. So don't use too much. I know that sounds a bit strange, this bloke's selling bait, but no, you don't need to buy a lot of this. That's the whole point of it. So this new pellet range, really, really, really good for fishery, sports fishery management, what I'm obviously into, and it will be through different sizes. So that'll be coming out in the next few weeks. And then we move over to the next two. And what you've got here, you've got the Spirulina micro pills and you've got the insect micro pills. So again, something that is very, very much different, coming from fully regulated sources, really, really high quality ingredients that have a massive impact when we utilize within our strategies within baiting. So all of these will have their time and place, but what you will be guaranteed is they are at the top of the table when it comes to quality. And therefore, by fishing on better ingredients, you can be assured of better results. What I'll do now is go through each product individually and show you how we're getting the best out of it. Why is it working that way? What is the strategy behind everything? But I think what's really, really nice about products from Pallatrax is you'll end up having your own interpretation. You'll use them how you want to use them. But being rest assured that the fact is everything's of the quality and the standard it should be to A, be good for the fish, B, be good for their water quality, and C, be good for us, the angler, to catch more fish. So with our new fishery pellet, and the name really is because I've got my own fishery and this is what we feed our fish. So I've sourced the highest quality I can. It would be impossible for me to make something of this, you know, complex ingredient structure that's specifically for carp and coarse fish. It's going to be available in lots of different sizes. This is the 8mm. So it's great for PVA bagging, it's great for scolding, so you can wrap it around your stone. There's so many tactics that you can use pellet. Now, one of the funny things is people say to me about pellet, and they say, yeah, but pellet's made from pellet. Pellet's just a name. It's like car or house or whatever. It's just a name. The thing about pellet is what it's made of, not the shape. Basically, pellet is the shape of what it is. It's all about that all important ingredients. And I've seen people using all kinds of weird and wonderful pellets that have got nothing. You know, some people I've seen using chicken pellets, pig pellets, all these kind of things, like high oil content pellets, like halibut. We shouldn't be using those. Yes, you'll catch fish on them, but they're for a sea fish. So this is the real deal again. There'll be all different kinds of sizes. We're not trying to be arrogant, or we're not trying to do anything other than say, this kind of stuff is really important for you as anglers to realise that what you put in impacts. Obviously, as they say, every action has an equal and opposite. And the fact is, if you're using something that isn't of good quality, I don't believe for a minute you'll catch as many fish. And when you're using something of such high quality, use less. This will fill the fish up, so you can use a lot less. As the saying goes, buy cheap, buy twice. So use the real stuff, designed by scientists that are far more intelligent than I'll ever be. They know what's in there. It has to be regulated. It has to do what it needs to be doing. Don't ever think pellet is made from an ingredient called pellet. There's hundreds of different formats of pellet out there for different species, but this is for carp and coarse. And this is the best I could source. And that's why I use it in my fishery and within my angling tactics. Another new product, it's the Spirulina Pallatrax pills. Now what is spirulina? Spirulina is a form of blue-green algae that is actually really, really healthy. It's good for humans and it's good for fish and other animals as well. This is also made with the addition of krill meal, and it's full of other minerals and good things. So it's very, very highly regulated. It's specifically for fish, the fish we're going for. So how do we use something? It looks like a load of Smarties, to be quite honest. And that is the actual colour of spirulina. Spirulina is that greeny colour. Pure spirulina, if you get it on your hands or anything like that, it sticks to it and it's even more green than that. But so that's what they are. So how do I personally use them? I either add them into my method mixes, I use them as loose feed, but my favourite way is this one. The simple stone system as I fish, a little bag of the pills, and I'll literally just cast that out and that'll break down, and what will happen is these will break down very quickly, and your hook bait will just sit within a pile of what is a really, really high attract for fish to find and to stimulate them into feeding. So proven scientifically to be good for fish and therefore good for us as anglers. And sitting alongside the Spirulina Pallatrax pills is the mollusk Pallatrax pills, and as the name sounds or says, they are full of mollusks, crustaceans, insects, algae, and some really, really good health boosting for fish minerals. So again, all about the ingredients. Same shape as the spirulina ones. And again, if you think about it, with the ingredients being so crucial, you can do all kinds of things with this. So I have people smashing them up into a powder, which they're then making their own baits out of, or they're coating baits, or like the other ones I said, I add into my method mixes, and I also add into a small PVA bag. So again, a fully regulated, excellent product, great for fish safety, great for water quality, all those things are covered, and obviously great for us anglers. And here we have another two really good products. Again, using scientific research. This all comes and is used within the fish farming, the koi market. This is really high-end stuff, excellent quality. And again, it's all about the ingredients. So we've got the spirulina micro pills and we've got the insect micro pills. Spirulina, this beautiful little 1 ml pellet. It's actually tiny. You can do so many things with it. You can turn it into a paste. You can add it to ground baits. To be quite honest, it's almost endless. So it's a very, very small pellet. I mean, I like dropping it in a glugged hook bait and it all sticks to it and then it all slowly dissolves. So you've got that one. And then we've got the insect one. This is full of mealworms, and again, that regulated, researched kind of level I'm looking for as a fishery owner and also as an angler. So exactly the same format. It's a 1 ml pellet, and again, I suppose it's just down to you and your own experimentation to decide what you want to use it with, how you want to use it. There's a plethora of different ways you can use it. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the ingredients. And if they're good for fish, good for water quality, come from a regulated body, so we know fish safety, water quality, all those kind of things are catered for. But because it's actually for the fish we're fishing for, it's therefore really good. And that comes down to basically the ingredients. And this is multiple ingredients to create something very much different. And I'll just pop them in the tank here. So we'll just pour it in. And this will all eventually sink. It's almost like rain when it goes down, so it's quite cool to, when you're putting out a floater system or something like that, you can actually put it out and it will just fall down slowly, attracting fish. And again, I know I keep on reinforcing, I know I might sound boring, but honestly, if you really, really take down and think about what your quarry wants, what it needs in its diet, these are the kind of things that have been regulated to make that happen. So that one there, and then I'm just going to add the spirulina on top, and it does exactly the same, so you'll just get a curtain. Now, One thing you can do, and I like doing as well, is scalding. So using a bit of hot water, you mix it in, you can make it into a really, really cool paste. Again, really full of all this goodness. And there's so many things you can do. It will be down to you and your own interpretation, as I said already. You'll look at that and you think, I can do this, I can do that. And I think that's what Pallatrax is mainly about. We want to find innovation. When we say innovation, innovation within our market. You know, this is proven within the fish farming and the koi and all these kind of other areas that I go to and I research, because these folks, you know, these are scientists and they have to produce the best stuff possible. And that's what I want, as I've already said, as both an angler and a fishery owner. I want the best. It's going to give them the best results, and it's going to give my fish the best results. So the micro pills, another little edge that you can bring into your own fishing. So this is the latest batch of new products from Pallatrax, and be rest assured there's loads coming through. I don't bring them out once a year, I just bring them out when they're ready. So watch this space. So if you want to view any more information about these, you can either phone us at the office. We'll always speak to you. We're always wanting to talk to our fellow anglers, so it's not a problem. Or you can pop across to our website. We've got a brand new website coming online very, very soon, but that'll give you a lot more information.